Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming out of our chess boxing post-coitus. I am so done with chess and boxing and making chess boxing related videos that I hope to never see chess boxing again. That is until I saw this video by I Did a Thing, someone I respect as a content creator, and someone who put out a video that someone in my chat said was lit. So I am gonna watch I Did a Thing's video, cheating at boxing in front of millions of people, and we're gonna see exactly what the hell happened from his perspective. Let's go!
This is my mate Myth.
What is this, fucking corpse? This is
a
Myth.
device that looks like an IED in his butt.
Oh.
And no, he isn't doing terrorism. I put that device there and it allows me to control every move he makes, hopefully winning the match. Okay, to explain this whole story, we have to go back 4 months and meet my mate Boy Boy.
In the shower?
Who has just been invited by Ludwig to compete in his chess boxing event.
Keeps his phone in his butt, of course.
Which led Magnus to accuse Hans of cheating. And one of the ways they accused him of cheating was using a device that vibrated inside his anal cavity and communicated the best moves he could make.
We have two.
I get a choice.
I mean, it's not.
I thought you were only going to pick one.
What do you want? Two?
If Boy, I said this about the last video we watched where someone made a chess playing butt plug, but if they don't put it in their butt, I don't give the video a like. That's just how it goes. And I think that these content creators might put it in their butt. I see.
And then after some dodgy soldering, created this. And this device works great and allows for short and long buzzers.
Oh, that feels strong.
And also has a much longer range. Okay, time to test it.
You excited?
Not really.
All right, let's do it. So get that. Yep. Push that and turn it on first.
Do you have any lube?
No, I don't have any lube. You're gonna have to raw dog
That's
it.
pretty big.
But you know what you can use?
That's pretty big, man.
Okay.
Whoa. You're strong.
You excited?
No. That's one single bar.
And I don't think Alexa realizes how dangerous putting a device with a LiPo battery in it in between his cheeks is.
You also probably want a flared base if I'm... I think you really want a flared base. That's like the #1 rule of sticking stuff up your butt.
Especially one that I've modified.
I've heard. I don't know. My brother is actually an X-ray technician, and he says it's unbelievably common how often men come in who have like a shampoo bottle up their butt. He said it's one of the most common X-rays. They'll go in complaining of like abdominal pain, and then they'll get X-rayed and there'll be a shampoo bottle up there.
So let's see if he can learn it.
Okay. I can understand that.
You can understand that?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, do you?
Loud and clear, baby. It's so loud.
That doesn't make any sense.
Does it not?
There's no... This is... Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
And it was also a lot quicker to communicate than I thought. But he also seemed to like it a little too much. So I think it's time to stop.
Just give it one little...
I'm not smelling it. I'm not smelling it. No,
Oh.
please stop. Please
Dude, it's
stop.
your video.
I do not want to know what your smells like.
How are we meant to compete? How are we meant to compete? You don't
I
even
can
know
already
you
smell
don't
it.
even know what you're thinking.
I can
of.
already
Just give it a
smell. No, I'm not smelling your ass.
Don't smell it.
And it was about now that Alexa found out who his opponent was going to be for the chess boxing event.
Oh no.
Myth. Now, you're probably confused as to how his opponent ended up as the one with the device in his butt during the intro of this video, and that will all make sense very soon. And at this point of time, we were 1 week away from flying to LA for the big event and decided to do one last spar. I came in for the right hand and he quickly stepped back before throwing the 1-2 directly into my head. And this obviously gave him some confidence and fired me up a little bit, which is why I went
Sometimes you get a little fired up in sparring.
for this shot.
Oh, the head shake.
Which dropped Alexa to the floor, so we stopped the spar. And at the time, we didn't realize how bad this punch
Hey, good friendship.
was. But 2 weeks later, Alexa still had a headache that was getting increasingly worse.
Oh,
and he also
no.
had some worrying symptoms like nausea, dizziness, sensitivity to light, and was dumber than he usually was. So with 1 day left before
It sucks to give your homie a concussion right before the fight and then also call him dumb as fuck.
we flew
That's how you know they're either actually really good friends or he's an asshole. And I think they're actually really good friends.
to LA, we went to the hospital. So Alexa had a pretty big decision to make. Leave Australia, where we have free healthcare, to travel to America with a concussion, to put a robot in his butt and potentially get knocked out and have a disability for the rest of his life? Or to call off the event and waste hundreds of hours of training that he did, and also the 30 minutes it took me to make this device. And lucky for me, Alexa made the right decision, and we were on the plane to LA with a device that only 2 white dudes are allowed to bring on a flight.
How does it feel?
I think that's the wrong move.
But as soon as we landed and did some basic exercises,
Oh,
we realized
bad
that
headache.
Alexa had gotten worse. And literally everything hurt his head, like punching, jumping, running, and even hitting it with a hammer. Which means Alexa had no choice but to drop out of the event. But I still have this device, and in a desperate attempt to still get a video out after all this effort, I contacted a man I promised Alexa I would never talk to. His enemy, Myth.
Oh, by the way, can you come over sometime and I'll put that device in your ass and I was going to do that? No.
This is what we're doing.
This is what you're doing. You're putting that in your bum.
My ass?
Your ass, yeah.
Oh, man.
It's been in mine before,
this
but
supposed
we washed it.
Did you
We
clean it,
watched it.
sanitize?
Yeah.
Just
Oh.
like water and...
So you got it? You got the...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 3.
It's pretty simple system.
Sick. Well, then why don't you put this in your ass?
Okay.
We'll turn away.
That was quick. You've done this before.
I've tried some things in my time.
I'm so glad I was here to catch the
Hassan.
lead part.
It's like uncomfortable. It's because it's like it's hollow on the inside.
Yeah.
So it kind of the shape is weird.
I'm just going to see if I can tell you to do, without using the computer, the one I want you to move.
Okay.
Okay.
Pawn.
Yep.
Pawn A2 to A4.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, yeah.
Sick.
Nice.
Oh,
You picked it up quick.
Yeah.
Okay, here, we'll do another one. Ready?
Okay. Okay.
And then we'll go. And,
Nice E3.
yeah, sick.
Oh, they've done it.
So we are even communicating.
This-
He didn't even finish the buzzer.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
knew he
that's
was going
it.
for. Yeah, that's easy.
Good thing you
That's nice.
concussed me, because
That's good because that will be good on time.
Yeah.
You guys are good at this. You're much quicker than me, yeah.
And that went well, and Myth understood exactly what he needed to do, which meant it was time for the real match.
Oh, man, it was so fun. Let's go. That's your boy. Oh, I fucking clocked his ass. Bop, bop. 2 quick ones. Plop. Oh, look at his face. Yo. Oh, I missed. I probably missed that one too.
And the event was going well, and by the time it came to Myth's fight, the crowd was ready for blood. And luckily, not a single person, including Ludwig, suspected that Myth had something in his butt.
I thought it was weird they had the mandatory anal exams in the locker room, but I figured they would just clear everyone.
Now, it turns out Myth's new opponent, Churdleys, doesn't really know how to play chess at all, so this
Right.
won't really be a good test of the device, but we should win. So the chess started, and Myth was now white, and he made his opening move, a pawn into the center. And with this move, Churdley already seemed very confused by
tough
this
move to beat.
incredibly common move, and even asked Myth for advice on what to do, before finally moving his pawn.
Maybe
Moving it a square.
But before I could communicate the best move, Myth protected his pawn with another, which is fine, but not what I wanted him to do.
No.
Then Churdley's made a very bad move, placing his bishop directly in front of Myth's queen, unprotected and
Myth doesn't take it, right? I was watching.
free for the taking. Quickly grabbed
Myth looks at this, thinks this is a trap, and moves a pawn in front of it or something.
So I've told him what to do. We'll see if he listens. You can't now.
He can. He's got a box.
The boxing buzzer went off.
For everything they lacked in the chest.
Yeah, to be clear, chat. Sorry, I'm going along with it because it's a very good YouTube video. No one has it up their ass.
But then I realized something. Even if the chess wasn't going well, maybe I could use the controller to tell Myth what boxing moves to make. So I watched the fight closely and attempted to buzz whenever I wanted Myth to weave.
Make some moves, otherwise it goes back to the chest.
Oh.
Seconds out and time.
And now it's back to the more exciting chess.
Okay, so I've told him the best move to make, which is just taking the bishop, so we'll see if he does it.
So I
Take
desperately
the
buzzed
bishop.
Myth to
Take the bishop.
Maybe the boxing had turned off the device, or he ignored it as he moved his pawn instead.
He didn't take the bishop.
Now Churdley seems completely lost and moved his knight, leaving the bishop still free for the taking. So I had communicated with Myth to take the bishop again, and
Take the
finally
bishop, Myth.
he took it.
Losing his bishop.
Yes,
He did it all because of the vibration.
Does that mean he's receiving it? Or is he just playing chess? I can't tell.
Now who knows whether Myth did this because of the device, or just because it was the most obvious move to make. And this chess game is actually very, very hard to cheat in, as the moves Churdley's made were so unpredictable and stupid that it's almost confusing, and I consistently forgot to even tell Myth what he was meant to be doing. And also, Churdley's found his own less obvious method of cheating by pointing to the chess piece
And then
turning
looking at the
around
crowd.
and up.
I would argue it's cheating to point to a piece and then thumb up or down to a crowd. But I don't know if it matters.
And honestly, Myth looks really good at boxing, and I have no idea what would have happened if my mate would have gotten in the ring with him. Maybe I can put the device up my mate's ass next year. And at this point, I completely gave up with communicating moves, as there was clearly no point. But somehow, even though I had stopped, Churdley's mates had figured out that I was a little too invested in this chess game.
It's got nothing to do with that. I'm just playing chess separately. Are you helping us? He has a butt plug. He does not have a butt plug. He does not have a butt plug. There's no butt plug. What is in his ass then? Nothing's in his ass.
And now the final round of boxing.
Give it up! Give it up for Myth and Churdley's!
And I would like to think that I helped Myth win with the device, but I think it was definitely a disadvantage. But the real way which I helped Myth win was by giving my mate that actually knew how to play chess a concussion.
Actually, so true. If Boy survives the boxing, he probably wins in chess.
You're welcome, Myth. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that, please subscribe and check out some of my other stuff.
Wow, great video. Awesome video. I quite enjoyed that. I'll drop a little subscription. You guys should check out I Did a Thing. It's my first I Did a Thing video. I wish I had watched one sooner. That was fun. It was well paced. It was interesting. It was silly. It had good jokes, comedic bits. I'm into it.